Welcome to Starwatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
I confirm that I fully understand your requirements. I will write a continuous English voiceover script in a natural British tone, structured with a strong hook, an extended main body, and a closing section with a gentle call to action. The content will stay aligned with the title about Wang Yibo's January letter, incorporate emotional depth, positive and advertiser-friendly language, avoid policy violations, and introduce fresh angles beyond the original material. Now, here is your complete script. The moment the January letter from Wang Yibo to his family was released, it did far more than simply update fans. It quietly shifted the atmosphere. In an industry where whispers travel faster than facts and speculation can spiral within minutes, this letter felt different. It was calm, deliberate, and remarkably grounded. While many expected dramatic revelations or defensive clarifications, what emerged instead was something far more powerful. Through simple, unembellished words, he addressed not just schedules and appearances, but values. He spoke about clarity in a chaotic information age. He spoke about restraint when emotions run high. And most importantly, he reminded everyone that support does not mean surrendering judgment. At a time when attention is currency and noise is often rewarded, this message stood out precisely because it refused to chase either. So what exactly did this letter reveal, and why has it resonated so deeply? Let's take a closer look. At first glance, the release of a January letter might seem routine. Public figures often share seasonal greetings or brief updates. Yet this letter carried a subtle weight. It arrived at a particularly sensitive time, just before major public appearances, and during a period when online rumors had begun circulating once again. Instead of confronting those rumors directly or fueling further debate, Wang Yibo chose a different route. He acknowledged the environment we all live in today, one where truth and assumption can become blurred within seconds. He encouraged everyone to pause, to verify and to trust official sources rather than fragmented information. It was not a reprimand. It was not an instruction delivered with authority. It felt more like a gentle but firm reminder from someone who understands the consequences of uncontrolled narratives. This tone matters. In the world of entertainment, responses are often emotional, reactive, or carefully staged to defend an image. What makes this letter compelling is its refusal to dramatize. Instead of amplifying tension, it lowered it. Instead of positioning himself as a victim of misinformation, he positioned himself as a participant in a shared responsibility. That distinction changes everything. It subtly elevates the conversation from gossip to values. Of course, the letter did contain exciting updates. It confirmed his participation in several prestigious events, including the highly anticipated Spring Festival Gala and Weibo Night. These platforms are not ordinary stages. They represent visibility, recognition, and national attention. For fans, this confirmation sparked immediate anticipation. There is always a special thrill in seeing a performer step onto a stage that reaches millions. Yet even here, the emphasis in the letter was balanced. The events were mentioned, but they were not exaggerated. The focus remained steady and composed. This restraint is part of a broader pattern. Over recent years, Wang Yibo has gradually shifted from being seen purely as a traffic-driven celebrity to someone whose identity is increasingly anchored in discipline and craft. The January letter reinforces that trajectory. It suggests an artist who prefers his work to speak louder than commentary. In an era when some personalities thrive on constant exposure, choosing moderation can be surprisingly impactful. Another aspect worth examining is the psychological reassurance the letter provides to fans. Online communities often experience waves of anxiety when rumors begin circulating. Supporters may feel compelled to defend, clarify, or react quickly. By explicitly encouraging calm and rational engagement, he removes that pressure. He effectively gives permission to step back. That act alone can be liberating. It transforms fandom from a battleground into a space of steady encouragement. The language within the letter also reflects a deep awareness of digital culture. Casual forwarding, impulsive comments, speculative discussions. These are everyday actions that can unintentionally escalate situations. By highlighting how seemingly small behaviors can have significant consequences, he broadens the discussion beyond celebrity news. He touches on digital responsibility as a whole. That universality allows the message to resonate even with those who are not devoted followers. It speaks to anyone navigating the modern information landscape. Beyond the immediate context, the timing of this letter before major public appearances carries strategic significance. When anticipation is building for high-profile events, narratives can quickly become distorted. By establishing clarity beforehand, he creates a stable foundation. It sets the tone for the upcoming stages. Fans approach these appearances with excitement rather than tension. Observers see consistency rather than reaction. Then there is the emotional undercurrent. Though the letter avoids dramatic language, it conveys sincerity. At the end, he does not issue demands. He does not ask for grand gestures. Instead, he expresses a simple wish that everyone may live peacefully and face external voices with calm hearts. In today's environment, that sentiment feels almost rare. It reflects a maturity that extends beyond performance schedules. Interestingly, this approach can also be seen as a long-term branding strategy. Stability builds trust. Trust builds longevity. By consistently reinforcing a composed and rational persona, he shapes public perception in subtle but lasting ways. Each letter, each measured statement, adds another layer to that image. Over time, this accumulation becomes powerful. It is also worth noting the broader cultural context. As audiences grow more aware of media manipulation and online exaggeration, authenticity becomes increasingly valued. A straightforward message, free from theatrical embellishment, can stand out precisely because it does not try too hard. That authenticity is perhaps why the letter sparked widespread discussion. It felt human. For fans awaiting his upcoming drama, The Mermaid, the letter serves as a bridge. It connects personal reflection with professional momentum. There is excitement for the project's release, curiosity about the character he will portray, and anticipation for how it will be received. Yet, the letter subtly reminds everyone that artistic output should remain the central focus. Hype may attract attention, but substance sustains it. One of the most compelling lessons from this situation is how calm communication can generate engagement without controversy. The video discussing this letter gained significant attention not because it exposed scandal, but because it highlighted principle. Viewers are not only drawn to conflict, they are also drawn to clarity. In a sea of loud headlines, composure can feel refreshing. As we reflect on the January letter, it becomes clear that its true impact lies beneath the surface. Yes, it confirmed schedules. Yes, it reassured supporters. But more importantly, it modeled a way of navigating public life with steadiness. It suggested that strength does not always need to be loud. Sometimes it is found in restraint. In a world that rewards speed, this letter encouraged pause. In a culture that amplifies speculation, it encouraged verification. And in an industry that often thrives on spectacle, It quietly prioritized responsibility. That combination is what transformed a simple, seasonal message into a moment of wider resonance. If you found this analysis insightful and would like to continue exploring the evolving stories behind your favorite stars, do consider subscribing to Starwatch now. We are here to look beyond the surface headlines and uncover the values, strategies, and human moments shaping today's entertainment landscape. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Your thoughtful engagement keeps this community vibrant and respectful. Stay curious, stay balanced, and we will see you in the next story.